We are finally back here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Thank you guys so much for joining in. It's about 10:34. Well, it's exactly 10:34 actually this morning. I wanted to start the stream right at 10:30, so I am right on time here, guys. Traffic was smooth driving from the OC here to Hollywood, and I just got inside here. As you guys can see, the left side to me, a lot of people are just arriving, just scanning into the park, but the lines did not take long at all. Very, very fast to get inside. What's up, LET? Everybody here that's joining in, thank you guys for joining in on the live, and I'm excited to show you guys around here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It has been a long time, so let me go ahead and kind of get things started here. I already messed up by bringing a hoodie. It is crazy hot, and in the shade it feels good, but guys, I messed up really bad. Really bad. And I have some
1, 2, 3. I want with the thumbs up. 1, 2.
I have a t-shirt in my truck, but it's too late to go back. We're just gonna go ahead and have to suffer this one out. This park's gonna be closing tonight at 6 p.m. Halloween Horror Nights is still going on here at this park. So, also I noticed this Wicked theme. I believe this is gonna be a movie, but they're going hard with the promotion on it, because even out there in the City Walk area, they had a lot of Wicked stuff going on at the stores and things like that. You can see right here they have a burger, a wrap, flatbread. Oh, another thing. I started this live stream, and guys, I was talking for like 5 minutes, and then I realized that I was not live. Huge fail. I don't know what was going on. I was just talking to myself at that point. And it was such a good intro too. I hope this intro is not that bad, but it was such a good intro and everything. I'm gonna take you guys here on the studio tour to get things going. 11 is dang, you know what? Might not even be bad. Nah, it's okay. We'll watch it. Or maybe we could go on the Secret Life of Pets ride. It's only a 5-minute wait there, as you guys can see. You know, not a lot of stuff is streamable here at Universal, so kind of limited on what I could show you guys, but I'll show you as much as I can. And we're gonna go ahead and just kind of walk through here, see where we end up. All right, let me go ahead and delete the other stream. That way you guys are not confused which one to join in on. It's a nice day, considering some of the stuff for the Halloween Horror Nights. So let me go down this way here. Continue walking all the way straight. We'll go check out the studio tour, the tram.
Outfield, you're right. Oh, don't get started on the bases in the infield. That's what we're saying. Go Dodgers. Here we go. Man, that was a pretty game, huh?
Take that shirt inside.
Take the Dodgers inside?
Uh-oh. Which side do you want? There we go.
The Kung Fu Panda Adventure Show. I'm going to show you guys this later on today, if we get the chance to. Shrek. Taking photos. Definitely going to show you guys WaterWorld at some point here throughout the stream. Later on, I think the next one will be at 12:15. So after we finish up here with the studio tour, we'll probably come back down this way here and look at all the construction they're doing here for the Fast and Furious ride. Just give me a couple seconds here. I'm gonna turn some things on and delete the other one.
Get my good side. How about my better side?
Okay, hold on. I cannot do this while I'm walking. I gotta set you guys down here for a little bit. What up, guys? We'll walk right now, all right? Alright, seems like that's good. We got the donuts over here. The large black donuts. These are the big pink donuts or the chocolate donuts. Which are pretty good. I've had them before. You see, kind of looks similar to what this guy's having. Krusty Burger restaurant. His name over the Clogger. I've ate here before and the food is good. Honestly, the food at Universal is pretty good. For theme park food, the food's good here. Better than Disneyland, I would have to say. Simpsons right over there. Clown is over here. I'll show you guys. The Simpsons right area. Next to the E-Mart. Take a photo. I had to delete the other one because I'm telling you guys, that's the other one where I was just talking to myself like I thought I was live and the live I guess never started. And until I looked up and I realized, I was like, wait, why isn't anybody joining in here on this live? And I had to restart it. All right, we're going on. First thing I'm gonna show you guys here on the stream today is the tour, studio tour. Short wait time right now. We're gonna do this first, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and head over to the WaterWorld area, and I'm gonna show you guys the show. And then we'll probably head down to that lower lot area, see what's going on down there. Just, check things out here along the way. Studio tour. Welcome in to all of you guys who are in here, joining in on the stream. Make sure you guys do me the big favor, hit the like button on this live, hit the thumbs up button, and watch this in 1080p. It seems like the stream is doing pretty good here on the internet so far. let's pray it doesn't start lagging out of nowhere. But hopefully we're good. Hopefully we're good. All right, the other one's gone. So I don't have to worry about that. What's up, Stitch? Good morning. I will just, Justin, I will be here just for a few hours this morning, showing you guys around a couple things, and I will not stay for Halloween Horror Nights, but I do have some Halloween Horror Night videos if you're interested in checking those out. I have a playlist here on my YouTube channel with all the Halloween Horror Night videos of 2024. There's a couple live streams in there, and of course all of the haunted houses. I filmed them in 4K with a really nice camera, so if you want to see some of those videos, definitely click on that playlist and it'll show you everything from previous years as well.
Welcome, superstars. Things move left all the way down to the other side.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. There's no wait for this. I can see it from the studio tour. What's up, Melinda? We just gotta go ahead and get a good seat here on this tram studio tour. And the studio tour lasts 60 to 70 minutes long. So this will take up a good chunk of time. I haven't been on this in a long time, so hopefully we get to see some cool things, some new things. And I will get you guys a good view right now. We'll get a good spot here.
Now, my friends, I'm so excited.
We'll go like right here, this third car maybe, all the way in the back.
Without talking, I'm getting a lot of great information. Folks, we got the thumbs up. That means we get to go in 3, 2, 1. Bye. And just like that, they were never seen it. Yay. Most of us took a big theme park.
You know what? I think I want to sit right. Ah, no. All right, whatever. I'm gonna sit right here on this one. All right. I feel like this chair right here might be a good view because I get a bit of a window and I can show you guys straight ahead. We'll see. We'll test this chair out, see how it looks. You see what I mean? We can look straight across. All right, guys. Enjoy the tour. This is the studio tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It is crazy hot. I should have wore a t-shirt. I don't know why I wore this hoodie, guys. I'm suffering. I learned my lesson. You know why I wore this hoodie? Because when I left the house in the morning, it was so foggy in OC. Super foggy.
Morning,
I thought it was going to be freezing over here. And I was like,
My name's David. I'm going to be your guide today as we lift the veil of secrecy on one of the world's
I messed up, guys.
oldest, largest, and busiest movie and television studios. As you're boarding the tram, please move all the way over to the right, filling only arrival seats. If you have any small children,
Enough of my suffering. You guys enjoy this. Hit the like button. Thank you guys in advance.
Okay, let's pass it up then.
We got a good spot. I think this is going to be a great view here of everything.
If you do not currently have a pair of 3D glasses with you, raise your hand way up high in the air. And the lovely studio tour ambassadors. We don't have glasses. You do have glasses. If you don't have glasses, raise your hand. And our studio team messages will bring them over to you. I don't see any hands raised yet. Raise your hand if you do not have glasses. If you need a pair of glasses, go ahead and raise them. All right, so we're just going to be waiting here a few seconds while we fill in a few more of these available seats. And then we are going to go explore 400 acres of our movie studio. So for that reason, I need to introduce you to the most important person on the entire vehicle, apart from your good selves, of course. It's our driver today, Joel. Give it up for Joel! Let's try again. You want to drive with a little bit with less than enthusiastic applause. Let's give it up for Joel! Oh, there we go. Much better. So because without him, it would be a long, hot, dusty walk around our studio. We don't want to do that. We're going to be out here for about 15 minutes, finding out where all of your favorite TV shows and movies are. If you look to the right, we have a beautiful view here on the San Fernando Valley. You can see some of the sound stages that we'll be passing by a little bit later in the tour. And in the background there, past the golf course, you can see our friends over at WaterWorld. We have 3 major motion picture studios all within a couple of miles of each other here in San Fernando. NBC Universal, Warner Discovery, and NBC Disney. All right, folks, looks like we're just filling up the last few remaining seats. So I'll be with you again. These gates are coming down, just please mind your arms and legs and keep your arms inside the vehicle. Looks like we're about to get started. While we are on board the tram today, we have a couple of safety matters to go over. If you drop anything of value off the side of the tram, if you need guest assistance, if you have a medical emergency, or if you have any sound or video issues, I want you to go ahead, reach up, pull that red emergency cord you can see running along the center of the seat by the tram, and I'll be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. All right, everyone, look to the left, say wave goodbye. There's hardly anyone in the line. We'll see them when we get back. Continuing our safety spiel. Otherwise, when you are, unless you need to stand up to pull that cord, please do remain seated during the entirety of the tour. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. The studio is private property, so if you do drop your phone over the side or you just can't wait to use the restroom, then go ahead and pull that cord, but otherwise do remain seated. Of course, there's no smoking of any kind on the tour today, but you will see a lot of fire effects, as well as loud noises, sudden train movements, and many, many water effects. So if you have your cameras out to get your phones out to get some good pictures or video, just keep an eye on them so they don't get too wet. And finally, for your safety and the safety of those around you, there is no use of selfie sticks on board the tour today. Now, in addition to myself, your guide, David, and our driver, Joel, we have one other gentleman one other gentleman helping us out on the tour today. You might recognize him from such NBC shows as Saturday Night Live, or perhaps The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. That's right, Jimmy Fallon!
Hi, I'm Jimmy Fallon. Welcome aboard the world-famous studio tour. I know what you're thinking. Why the tuck? Well, we're celebrating our 60th anniversary. That's right, 60 years of glitz, glamour, and our own great white star. As we celebrate our diamond anniversary today, we'll pay tribute to Universal's past and take you behind the scenes to discover why this studio tour is world famous. So whether this is your first visit or your 60th, get ready for fun, excitement, and an experience like no other.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Now, as Jimmy said, this tour that we're on right now is 60 years old, but the movie studio has been here for 108 years. And as we descend our timeline, you can see posters on either side representing some of our amazing films. This gentleman here on the screen with the hat, that is Carl Laemmle. He founded the company way back in 1912 on the East Coast. And then in 1915, on March the 15th, he opened up this property to the public. Right from the very beginning, Carl Laemmle wanted members of the public to understand as much as possible about this new art form of cinema. So if you were alive back then, you could pay $25 5 cents to come onto our movie studio backlot and watch silent era westerns being made. Then in the 1960s, company CEO Lou Wasserman had the idea of creating the tour as a kind of throwback to the public events from the 1910s and 1920s. And ever since 1964, 60 years ago, we have been conducting tours all around our studio backlot for millions and millions of guests to enjoy. Now coming up on the right, this is the last real thing we're going to see for the next 50 minutes or so. This is Fire Station 51. Those vehicles there are real. If you see any people in there, they're not animatronics. They're actually real firefighters. Fire Station 51 takes care of the entire backlot. They take care of the theme park, and they also take care of City Walk. So if you have any accidents or any medical issues, or indeed if there is a fire anywhere in the any of those 3 locations, and these folks are going to help you out. On your left, you can see we are continuing to expand the studio facilities, building some more parking facilities over here on the left. And at the bottom of the hill, we're about to pass our first sound stage. The sound stage is an essential element to the creation of movies and television shows. Once we developed the technology to record sound, we could no longer just film outdoors where any sound could pass by. If you weren't recording sound, it didn't matter, but as soon as you had sound technology, you had to figure out a way to isolate the cameras and the microphones from that sound. And here on the left, soundstage 12, the single largest soundstage on our lot, 29,000 square feet on the inside. And because it is so large, over the years it's played host to a number of gigantic sets. It's Frankenstein's laboratory, Dracula's castle, Scarface's mansion. It was the Visitor Center at Jurassic Park. And then scenes that ostensibly took place outdoors, like Doc Brown with the lightning cable, the Grinch there in the town of Whoville, or even this couple's retreat scene was supposedly taking place outside there with John Favreau. Now I paused the image there on one of these screens. All these buildings to your left, this is what they look like inside. A soundstage is essentially a gigantic square or rectangular building with exterior walls that are 3 to 5 times thicker than the walls you would expect of a normal building of that height or volume. And then the interior walls are covered in very thick soundproofing material, as you can see there on the screen. Sound stages 8 and 7 coming up on your left. These are currently being used for the TV show Bel Air, starring Jabari Banks and Ollie Zoltan. It is of course, screening on NBC and on our streaming service Peacock. And it is a dramatic reinterpretation of the 90s TV show Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will Smith. Also, Soundstage 7 to the left there is where the iconic shower scene from Psycho was filmed. Kids, who's seen Psycho? No kids raise their hands. Good job, parents. You've passed the first parenting test on the tour today. Now, as you come around the corner, you can see on your left a whole bunch of trailers. So this area is currently functioning as what we call a base camp. Base camp is an industry term that refers to the area, whether it's on a studio lot or perhaps out on location, where you will park your trailers and where the cast and crew will come back anytime they're not actively filming. So this is where they get fed for craft services, they have the food. This is where they can have their bathrooms. This is where they have the private dressing rooms for the actors. This is where you can have your hair and makeup department, the costume folks. All of the important behind-the-scenes stuff is based here at the base camp, and this is going to be the base camp for shows like Bel Air, but also Hacks on HBO with Emmy Award-winning actress Jean Smart. Soundstage 14 that we're just passing now. If you're a horror fan, lots of classic horror stuff happening there. John Carpenter's The Thing with Kurt Russell from 1982. They filmed scenes in there. He turned the air conditioning up super high because he wanted to be able to see the actors' breath as they were acting, because the whole thing was supposed to be taking place on an Antarctic research base. Coming up on the right, we have a series of sound stages that have a long association with television, especially television comedy. So we tend to call this area Sitcom Alley. Classic sitcoms in the 70s like Different Strokes, Good Times, the original One Day at a Time, The Jefferson, more recently shows like Parenthood, more recently than that, shows like Mr. Mayor with Ted Danson and Holly Hunter, or The Good Place with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. Basically what I'm saying is Ted Danson lives here when he's not home. On the sound system, right? He's actually working on a new show coming up with showrunner Michael Schur, who of course created The Good Place. On your left you can see our restaurant named Base Camp, after I think this is what I was just referring to earlier. And coming up on your left after the restaurant, it's our first celebrity sighting. That's right, it's Ted from the Ted movies. Kids, who's seen Ted 1 or Ted 2? No kids raise their hand. Good job, parents. You passed your second test. Those of you who are over the age of 18 will be pleased to know that we're currently filming the second season of our prequel television series, Ted, on NBC. Of course, Seth MacFarlane returning as the voice of Ted, and it describes how the Thunder Buddies were first born when they met, when Mark Wahlberg's character was a young boy in middle school and high school. Coming up on your left, you're going to see a series of one-story bungalows. These used to be dressing rooms for people in the contract era of Hollywood. People like Jimmy Stewart, Doris Day, Tony Curtis, even more recently people like Tom Cruise and Clint Eastwood. But currently they're home to production offices. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson had a production office in here. George Peele of Monkey Paw Productions had an office in here. And coming up on your left, you're going to see the Wicked symbol, and the sign says MP. It stands for Mark Platt Productions, a little bit down there. Away from the road. Mark Platt, of course, created Wicked on Broadway and is also producing the 2-movie version of the show, of the story, with Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, Jeff Goldblum, Michelle Yeoh. We're just passing on the left a very famous bungalow 5195 with Alfred Hitchcock's silhouette there on the exterior, because that was his production office when he was making Alfred Hitchcock Presents in the 1960s, and that office is currently home to the De Laurentiis Company, who are famous for classics like Conan the Barbarian with Arnold Schwarzenegger, or the Hannibal series of movies and the Hannibal television show. On your left, this building with the gray offices. The offices in the front are for writing, and the 2 sound stages in the back are mostly used for comedy. So currently we're filming George Lopez's show, Lopez vs. Lopez, with his real-life daughter, Maya. And also coming up a new show from Justin Spitzer, the creator of Superstore, called St. Dennis Medical, starring David and Greer. We are going to head straight on down into past our exterior, our metro sets there on the left, and you can see this incredible brick wall. How many bricks do you think are in that wall? If you said 0, you are correct. That's not a real brick wall, that's the exterior of our Metropolitan sets. We'll be revisiting it in a moment. And all of these Metropolitan sets, they look like gigantic real buildings, but in fact they are fake. They are huge wooden structures, wooden frameworks, and then the exterior walls are all created from a type of fiberglass-like resin that we print out in a gigantic machine in our front lot that we passed earlier. And you program the machine. It's kind of like a huge waffle iron. You tell it what kind of shape and style of shapes you want to come out. Say you're doing bricks, you want small little rectangles. It prints out a huge rectangle of this plasticized resin, and then you paint it the appropriate color, and then you literally nail it or glue it to these wooden frameworks, and boom, now you've got a brick building. Or, as you can see on the right, if you turn in this corner, you can have stone buildings as well. Now, as we come up on your right, you are going to be able to see down the side streets. You're going to see some of our Main Street, New York Street. You're going to see a lot of production activity, a lot of vehicles, because this area, our Metropolitan sets, is one of the most in-demand areas of the entire back lot. So remember, this is an active film and television studio. All of these spaces that we're passing by are available for rent. So NBC shows, the way the budgets work, they rent from the studio. Other movie studios and other TV networks, they also come here and create their own productions, and they also rent. We just passed a sign there that said Hot Set. If you're ever walking around a studio and you see a sign that says Hot Set, don't walk past it, because that means you're going to walk into the middle of possibly some active filming, and you're going to get in big trouble. Here's a little closer view of this brick wall, and as you can see, it's kind of a little bit more obvious from this distance that they're not real bricks. But you got to remember that these walls are generally only appearing in the background of a shot. Our focus is on the actors or the activity that's happening in the foreground, and we don't necessarily zoom in on these walls. If you wanted a close-up of a brick wall that was going to be featured, you would go to a real brick wall. New York Street here, the entrance we're passing there. This is where we filmed the Los Angeles trials for American Ninja Warrior, and it's also, of course, where we filmed Metropolitan scenes in movies like Captain America: The First Avenger, Hobbs and Shaw, lots of other huge movies. Now, we're going to leave that urban jungle, our Metropolitan sets behind, and we're going to go visit an actual jungle. Let's check in with Mr. Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me watch it. I saw that movie on TV when it came out. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep you up into the Kong literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters, creatures from, prehistoric times. I'm thrilled when Universal invited me to check this out. It's a 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet. Just in your hand.
Actually, I'm going to override Peter Jackson. Go ahead and put your 3D glasses on right now, folks. We're heading straight in to Skull Island. If you are filming, please take extra special care to hold on to your phones. You cannot leave the vehicle to retrieve your phone while you're inside the structure. So while on Skull Island, you're on your own if you drop something on that. Everybody get those glasses on and hold on to your small children. I think it's about to get bumpy. Did anybody get wet? Yeah, don't worry, the Tyrannosaurus Rex saliva that's all over the place is imported. It's very rare, it's very expensive. I'm kidding. It's just water. It's Los Angeles tap water. What could possibly go wrong? Now, folks, this 3D experience that we just had was brought to us by Peter Jackson and a company he founded called Weta Digital. They recently changed their name to Weta FX. They're the proud owners of 7 Academy Awards for visual effects. They, of course, worked on the Peter Jackson directed trilogies of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. But they've also worked on a lot of other big budget special effects films from Marvel, such as Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, also things like Avatar, The Way of Water. Take a look here on the screen. These are the gigantic projection screens that we were just parked in front of. They're 180 feet long and 40 feet high.
With a project like the studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment. They're looking in all directions, there's creatures coming at them, they're seeing Kong from this side and T-Rexes from the other side. Working on a movie, we always know where people are looking. They're looking straight ahead, they're looking at the shot that we're working on. Here you have to take into account that people are looking in all directions. Also, one of the things about this ride, unlike the movies that we're used to working on, there's no cuts, because it's one giant shot. This tram that's driving along through Skull Island is where the camera's from. This ring represents where the screen is 10 meters away. We're really creating about 50 minutes of a feature film. That amount of visual information, that number of pixels,
and presenting them to the audience. It's a hell of a ride.
All right, now those of you who are fans of classic Universal horror, get your film, your cameras, your phones ready. Let's take a look at the right side of the vehicle at our incredible monster mural. This is really cool. The trams do not usually come down this route, so this is a rare opportunity to see this incredible mural. We commissioned this a few years ago from a Los Angeles street artist named Tristan Eaton. You can go check him out on Instagram, and he went back to the original source material, the movies, the posters, the programs, and he created this incredible mural entirely out of spray paint. Hundreds and hundreds of cans of spray paint, not a single brush stroke used at all. Over to the left, you can just pass Soundstage 34. You can see Soundstage 30 over there with the big V and the red background. That, of course, is where we are filming The Voice with Mr. Snoop Dogg.
Hey, Studio Tour. It's your boy Snoop Dogg. Did you know that the Universal backlot is home of The Voice? That's right. We take right here on Stage 31. Don't miss our incredible new season every Monday and Tuesday on NBC. You. Snoop drinks The Voice Monday and Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
All right, so I'm sure that the kids on the tour will be very pleased to learn that this body of water to your left was home to the television series McHale's Navy. That joke only partially works because even the grown-ups don't remember McHale's Navy. If you are, again, a fan of horror, this was also the Amazon River in the classic 1954 thriller Creature from the Black Lagoon, celebrating its 70th anniversary this year, 10 years older than the studio tour itself. Now, the sound stages that are past that are Hollywood River, Hollywood Ocean, soundstage 32 and 33. They were used in Jordan Peele's film Us. The interiors were used for the rabbit scenes in his second film Us, and the exteriors were actually just used as a soundstage in the opening scenes of his third film Nope. If you've seen Nope, you'll know that Daniel Kaluuya's character goes to a soundstage. She's working in Hollywood, and they actually use soundstage 33 there as a soundstage. Now we are coming into Little Europe, one of the oldest parts of our backlog, and this is where we made all of our classic monster films we just saw on our mural earlier. But as we drive up the hill, you'll notice that it doesn't really look very scary right now. In fact, it looks very pleasant. That's because until quite recently, these were the exterior sets for our television show on NBC, The Good Place.
You and the show story are dead. Cool. This location, the afterlife. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here. I can't risk going to the bad place.
Well, maybe it's not all that bad.
How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
All right, so for those of you who aren't familiar, The Good Place stars, of course, Kristen Bell there as a woman named Eleanor. She wakes up, she finds herself in an office. Ted Danson, playing a character named Michael, he says, "Hi, welcome, you're dead." And we find out that they're in the afterlife, they're in the good place. And we find out on the very first episode that during her life, Eleanor was a terrible person, does not really belong in the good place, she belongs in the other place. But she doesn't want to go, so she decides to stay in the good place by deceit, and comic hijinks ensues. It's very, very funny. If you're not familiar with it, it's available right now on Netflix. Go check it out. All 4 seasons. And if you don't love it by the end of the first season, then stop watching. But I'm pretty sure you're going to get hooked, and you'll want to go through it and watch the entire thing. Now, over here on your right, of course, we have more exteriors of Little Europe, which is where we film scenes like this for our monster movies.
Raise your wings and lock the women indoors and wait for me. Are you ready? Your horses and go!
That's right, so during the 1930s, during the global depression, we made a whole series of monster movies, classics like The Mummy, The Wolfman, Dracula, Frankenstein, Son of Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. That's a real movie, by the way. Frankenstein meets his cousin from New Jersey. Not a real movie, I'm just seeing it, you're still paying attention. And we made this whole series of monster movies, and people flocked to see them, even though they had barely any money because the Depression was happening all through the 1930s. And these movies were incredibly successful and helped keep Universal Studios afloat during one of the most challenging economic times of the 20th century. Folks, over there on your left, this house was used in Home and Family with Debbie Matenopoulos, which of course was on the Hallmark Channel. It's another indication of what I was talking about earlier, the fact that this is a rental facility. Now, speaking of rental facilities, this is very exciting. We're entering sound stage 50. It's a permanent sound stage. It's always just to look like a subway station. The production is renting it at the moment. And while we're going to break, they said that if we're very quiet when we come back, they'll let us sit and watch while they film their next scene. Now, the upper level of this building, I really wish you gave a chance to see it someday. It looks just like a city street, the kind of street you'd expect to find above. So much fun. Wow. Alright guys, don't panic. This is Los Angeles with these tremors from time to time. Everybody hold on to something. I think It's a homage to classic 1970s disaster movies, such as, for example, Earthquake from 1974, starring Tom Heston and Ava Gardner. Another movie ending in the year with a 4. It's celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. As we come up the hill, on your right, you're going to get an exterior glimpse of our Western sets. This is another very, very old part of our backlot, and it's here in these Western sets that those silent era Westerns were made that I was alluding to at the beginning of the tour. You could pay 25 cents, come in, and literally sit in bleachers and watch them make the movie. And you could even cheer for the good guys and boo at the bad guys, because it doesn't matter. They couldn't hear you. They hadn't developed sound technology yet, so they were recording sound. Now guys, get your cameras ready, because this is kind of a unique opportunity here. You can actually see our famous Jaws shark is flying. There he is. He's levitating. So this attraction, Jaws, has been here almost since the movie Jaws from 1975 was released. This Jaws Lake was remodeled in the late 1970s to capitalize on the success of the movie, but because it's working 7 days a week, we have to maintain it, and at the moment it's been under a extensive multi-week renovation process that's still ongoing, so not many times you get to see Jaws actually up in the air like that. Now, this Jaws at the moment is working pretty much as well as the movie Jaws that Steven Spielberg had when he was producing the film. They tested it out here in Los Angeles in fresh water, then they went to film off of Martha's Vineyard on the East Coast in the salt water, and the robot shark immediately malfunctioned, sank to the bottom. They hadn't thought of the effects that the salt water could have on an animatronic like that. They ended up with not very much footage of the shark, and Steven Spielberg was a little concerned what are we going to do? But luckily he had an amazing editor, Verna Fields, who worked with him to create the incredible build-up of tension you have in the movie by the fact that you don't see the shark for so long. And Steven Spielberg learned a lot from that movie about how to make tension with movie monsters. And in some of his later films, such as Jurassic Park, another thing he learned was that monsters are scarier, not only in the dark, but when it is raining. And here we are, speaking of rain.
That's my favorite part of the tour, weather. When it comes to film and TV, it is truly a special effect. In fact, to demonstrate how weather effects are created, we debuted our first major attraction here on the studio tour way back in 1968.
Oh, spoiler alert. So if you imagine a scene like Jurassic Park where the T-Rex first emerges at night and it's in the middle of a gigantic hurricane, tropical storms, the rain somehow makes it scarier. Now in Southern California, we can't wait for real rain. We make this artificial rain. You can see amongst the trees these high-tech pieces of equipment. We call them sprinklers. You can Google that when you get home. We should probably turn this water off before we have any adverse effects. Yes, what do you think, Joel? Should we turn it off? Yeah? Alright. Guys, turn off the water. Don't panic, folks. As long as you're going at the loose, it's going to be fine. That's it. We're all good. Alright, the incredible Flash Flood, folks. One of the oldest attractions on the backlog of History Local Explained. And as we pull forward, we are entering continuing through, not entering, we're already in Old Mexico. Now this is part of a lot that we of course used to represent Mexico in movies like The Three Amigos, with Steve Martin, Chevy Chase, or Jack Black in Nacho Libre, or it's also on TV shows. It was in HBO's Westworld as the town of Pariah. Kids, who's seen Westworld? Good job, parents. You guys are doing amazing. Alright, now we have pulled into 6 Points, Texas. This is called 6 Points because back in that silent era I was mentioning earlier, you could literally have, there were 6 intersecting streets and you could literally film 6 productions at once. But it's still used right up to today. The Opera House we're just passing on the left, that was used in Quentin Tarantino's most recent film, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Kids! I'm kidding. If you saw the scene with Leonardo DiCaprio sitting out on the patio with the young actress Julia Butters, who's like, not sure if he's a great actor or not, she's like, you're amazing. That was filmed right there on the Opera House porch. And the Opera House is unusual in that it's what we call a practical set. That means that if you go through the door of the Opera House there's a whole finished interior which you can also use for filming. So again, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the section with Timothy Olyphant and Luke Perry, that was filmed inside of that building. But most of these other structures are just shells. They're what we call facades. It's a French word that essentially means false front. So these structures, just like the ones back in our metropolitan sets I was explaining, are huge wooden frameworks with pretend outsides. It's the same thing here. These exteriors are really only meant to be used to be filmed through a camera and pointing it outside of the building. And then every now and then we'll have one where you can actually go through the window, through the door, and use the interior as well. You can have your actors in there, you can decorate it however you want, and set up a whole scene inside. Now we are once again going to go back along the right-hand side of our 6 Points, Texas. So if you are a fan of Westerns, this will be your final chance to take a look at it on the tour today. It's not only used for Westerns, of course. They use 6 Points, Texas for Call of the Wild with Harrison Ford. It was a frontier town. And if you saw the movie Saving Mr. Banks with Tom Hanks and Emma Thompson, all of the flashback sequences with Colin Farrell that were set in Outback Australia, they were actually filmed here on 6 Points, Texas as well. But we are going to be passing by once again our Jaws set. So we're going to check in with the director of that movie. This is Steven Spielberg.
The Jaws ride was almost the inevitable result of the size of the box office when Jaws first opened in the year of 1975. And that was really the first time I ever got involved in the creation of a ride. It was a great honor to be invited into a creative circle of tremendous designers at Universal that were trying to figure out how to replicate what the movie had done to audiences in a real way by building a physical shark that would come out of the water and terrify tourists as they were sitting in the tram. And the most amazing thing about the Jaws ride is it is exactly as it was from the time it was first placed on Universal Lot. There have been tweaks, of course, over the years, but it is essentially what the designers and myself all envisioned and created. I'm done bashing the shark. Thank you, Jaws, for everything you've done for me. But I will say, consistently, the shark did work much better on the tour than it did in the Atlantic Ocean in 1974.
That's right, they had a lot of problems with that shark, but they still made an incredible movie, which was an unexpected, gigantic hit. On the right, this building is our chicken ranch, and that's another example of what we call a practical set. That means you can film inside. It was first used for the movie The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas with Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds, and when they were filming that movie, because it was a musical, the house was actually inside a gigantic soundstage, and then after they were done, they brought the house outside and relocated it. Coming up on your left, Mr. Spielberg, who we just heard from, was a producer on Back to the Future. And you can see there on the left, the Lion Estates gates. If you remember in the first movie when Martin McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, he first goes back to 1955 and he comes to his home street and it's just a big cornfield because the neighborhood hasn't been built yet. That was the Lion Estates. Actually produced those gates as a replica for the 30th anniversary celebrations. 30th anniversary in 2015, ironically, the far distant year that they visit in the second Back to the Future film. Now, as we come up the hill, we can see on either side of the tram, there's just a whole bunch of trees and bushes. We call this Wilderness Road. This is undeveloped by design. If you have a production and they come and they rent our space and they want their characters and their actors to be out in the middle of nowhere, you don't actually have to go to the mountains and dig there. You can just film it right here in Los Angeles. You go a few feet in from the road and it looks like you're surrounded by trees. They did a few pickup shots for Sandra Bullock's movie Bird Box in amongst those trees back there. Now, in this next section on your left, you can see some examples of what we call picture cars. A picture car is a vehicle that appears in a film or TV show. The first vehicle is actually one of our original glamour trams from the 1960s. Then we have the vehicle from Jurassic World, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the Gyrosphere. The glass, of course, is missing. You can't film people through curved glass. It's a digital creation. Of course, we have vehicles from the Fast and Furious, one of Universal's most successful franchises ever. And at the end, we have a couple of Transformers, Bumblebee and his frenemy Barricade. Now, these cars are all a little bit subdued, a little quiet today. I think it's because their neighbor is a little sketchy. You might go so far to say that their neighbor is a bit psycho. That's right, this is the Bates Motel from the Psycho series of films. Now, you may have noticed all of these structures we just passed earlier on the right, and here they are in front of the Bates Motel. These are, of course, our structures for Halloween Horror Nights, a separately ticketed event that's still ongoing. It's happening this evening, and it's going through till November 2nd or November 3rd, I believe, Sunday. And that's why we have this amazing Hollywood sign on your left, covered in blood, just like the real thing. Now, those of you who are on the left side of the vehicle, get your cameras ready. We're going to pass by the original house from the classic 1960 black and white thriller Psycho, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, starring Anthony Perkins. And look on the porch there, everyone, it's Norman Bates. Norman Bates is here. Hi, Norman. What's happening? Whoa, Norman, that's not cool. Watch out, car 4, he's got his eye on you guys. But everybody, I think I figured out why Norman is a little bit on edge. Look what happened to his backyard, oh my goodness. Now this, of course, is the exterior sets from Steven Spielberg's 2005 film War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise, Dakota Fanning, Tim Robbins. And unlike the fake houses that you can see on the right side of the vehicle, which are similar to all the other fake structures we've seen on the tour today, this is a real airplane. The producers paid $60,000 for the plane itself, and then $200,000 to bring it here on the back of trucks. And look what they created.
The airplane crash set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision of Steven.
You said, yeah, to sit down to talk about WaterWorld. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Listen here, man. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Down close.
So Mr. Spielberg, of course, CGI was in existence back in 2004, 2005 when they were making the movie, and they could have had the plane crash using CGI, but instead he had the genius idea to use a real plane and show the aftermath of the crash through the eyes of our characters there. Very scary. Now, of course, WaterWorld's about an alien invasion from Mars. Speaking of alien invasions, we're about to visit the sets for Jordan Peele's third movie, Nope. If you have not seen the movie Nope, say nope.
A team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible mission and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Planet, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California. Over there, look into the winking room and have your picture taken just like the kids in the 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole principle is engaged in. Remember that one? No? Why? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Not looking so live. Anyway, behind this welcome to the world of no.
See a lot of people looking around, looking up. Those of you who have seen Nope know that you should never look up. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's an incredible movie. All three of Jordan Peele's released films today are amazing. Get Out, Us, and Nope. They're all different, and they're all incredible in their own way. Do check it out. Now, those sets were actually used in the filming of the movie. Stephen Yeun, the actor who played Glenn on Walking Dead, he appears as Ricky Jupe Park, and he created this theme park. They filmed all these sets up in Santa Clarita, and once they were done, they brought them down here and made them a permanent part of the studio tour on the same day that the movie was released in North American theaters. It's never been done before anywhere in the world. But folks, speaking of movie franchises, we are about to enter one of the most famous. We're going to be going part of the Fast and Furious universe. Those glasses should protect our eyes. In case there's any dust or dirt flying out, in case our driver Joel has to get us out of here. Hurry. We're going to hide out here in this parking structure for a while. What is that noise? Is that gunfire? Oh, sorry. Everybody put those 3D glasses on.
This is our turn. Okay, guys, it's showtime.
I got the bull by the horn!
Way to go, Lenny. Don't climbing up the missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got
Oh my goodness, everybody give it up for Fast and Furious Supercharged!
They said the good to be family is strong where it is.
Thank you, Dom. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that that's actually a documentary on how we drive here in Los Angeles. So if you're from out of town, be warned. Guys, we are approaching the end of the studio tour. We're going to check in once again with our host, Jimmy Fallon.
Over the past 6 decades, the studio tour has taken guests on an amazing behind-the-scenes look at a movie studio in a way that only Universal can. I hope that you had a great time today. And on behalf of everyone at NBC Universal, thank you for joining us to celebrate our diamond anniversary. Here's to another 60 years.
Thank you, Jimmy. Now, folks, as we get ready to come back to unload, could I get a huge round of applause for our driver, Joe? And keep that applause going for yourselves, folks. Let's give it up for Dominic Toretto and his crew for saving us from Owen Shaw. Let's give it up for King Kong for saving us from those T-Rexes. Now, folks, here's a few little insider tips. If you have not already done so, go ahead and download the Universal Studios Hollywood app on your smartphone. You can use the app to check for wait times, for attractions in the park. You can use it to check for show times, for shows such as WaterWorld, and you can use it to confirm the park hours. For example, tonight the park will be closing at 6 p.m. If you are a local and you would like to come back and visit the studio again and again in our theme park, check in with our incredible Universal box office staff or any retail staff and see about trading up your ticket today to unlimited pass. So, folks, in a moment, once there is a little bit of traffic ahead of us for a couple of trains waiting, once we have reached the unload area, you will be departing to your left through the same gates that you entered. Please make sure that you have all of your personal belongings. You will not be returning to this vehicle again today. And if you have any trash with you, there are going to be trash cans available. And also, please bring your 3D glasses and place them in the receptacles provided in the area. So, everyone, just bear with us for a second while we wait for our turn in the unload queue. And while we're waiting, let's listen to some music.
Time to rock and roll. Bring the noise. What do you got right here?
Watch me for the changes and I keep up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And thank you so much and good night.
All right, folks, so while we're paused here for a moment, again, look out the right side of the vehicle and you'll get another glimpse of that incredible view that I pointed out while we were waiting at the beginning of the tour. You can see some of the studio that we passed earlier today, sound stages 30, 31, 32, 33 down there, where we have the voice in front of our Hollywood Ocean. Over to the right, you can see the large structures. You can see the number 47, 46, and so on. Those are 4 gigantic new structures, each of which contains 2 sound stages. So for a total of 8 brand new sound stages. They're the most high-tech and up-to-date ones that we have on our lot. They have silent air conditioning. So you, if you're making a movie or TV show in the height of the California summer, you can keep the AC running the entire time. That's a lot of our other sound stages. The older ones, some of the HVAC systems are so noisy that they have to turn them off anytime they want to do a take. So when it's very hot, they're like, okay, turn the AC on while we're setting up. And then when it's ready to roll, they say, okay, we're getting ready for action, turn that AC off. And then they have to really quickly do their shot before the actors all melt. Behind them, as we mentioned earlier, you can see once again Warner Brothers with the big WB logo over there. And behind them, you can't really see, but ABC Disney. So, as I mentioned earlier, production studios all over Hollywood rent each other's facilities. So we use their sound stages, they use ours. Everybody kind of shares facilities. We like to say that we only compete at the box office and at the award shows. Now, if you would like to check this out, guys. Alright everybody, that, as they say in Hollywood, is a wrap. On behalf of Joel and myself, I want to thank you all once again for joining us on the studio tour, and please enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA. Bye everybody! Watch your arms and legs as our studio tour ambassadors open those gates for you. We just have to wait until they open this one up. I'm going to do it one at a time. I did that on one of my tours once, and then I had to have a long conversation with my manager afterwards. All right, folks, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, are we holding? Oh, I see what's going on. All right, folks, so what's happening is we're bringing in another tram here on our left, possibly one that has passengers who need assistance with getting off through the ramp here in the front car. So what they're going to do is they are going to open our doors, but instead of going directly to your left, you are going to proceed towards the rear of our vehicle after your door is open. Please do not attempt to traverse between the cars and the other vehicle. It is extremely dangerous and you will get hurt. So we'll just wait for the, here we go, we're opening the car floor already. So we say everybody in cars 1, 2, 3, you're going to need to proceed to the rear and go around this other vehicle. Alright folks, enjoy, see you next time.
All right, that was the studio tour here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know there was a little bit of lag at the Fast and Furious portion of the tour, but hopefully you guys got to see, you know, something that the last time I got on this, the earthquake part was not being shown, but it looks like now the earthquake part is part of the tour again, which is cool. I think that was my favorite part, the earthquake part. With like the water and the fire and everything. I like that part, so. All right, let's continue on here with this stream. Make sure you guys hit the like button on this live if you guys are enjoying. There's another show here of WaterWorld at 12:15. Right now it's 11:47. So let's do that next. Right now we're gonna walk down this way here and head back up to the upper lot. And we'll go ahead and start checking out the show at 12:15. WaterWorld. Big thank you to all you guys for hitting the like button on this live. Hope you guys are enjoying this Saturday morning here at Universal. Yeah, Disney Mom, for real. I wish I could somehow have one with me. Have a whole cell tower here in a backpack or something. That'd be awesome. What's up, Carson? Before the studio tour, no, just started the stream up in the entrance and then kind of walked through the upper lot a little bit, and then we made our way down here to the studio tour. So welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hello, Nicole.
You are more than able and welcome to take it on board with you. But I'm going to enjoy my job even more. The embarrassment is coming. We got a minion celebrating her birthday right now. Come on down, everybody. Welcome. Happy birthday.
There's some of the
spending with us. But if you come down the escalator, are a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl, you are in for a treat. Part of that movie did film right here in our back lot, and you're going to be seeing where they filmed parts of Port Royal right here in Southern California. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
So once we get up here to the upper lot, we'll go ahead and make a left, and then we'll probably start getting in the line for the WaterWorld show at 12:15, just so we can get a good view. Before I leave this area though, let me show you the views up here. They're pretty nice. And like how I mentioned in the beginning of this stream, I wore a hoodie today and I messed up. It is hot. All right.
Last tour depart.
Yeah, for sure. I'll take you guys over to the Harry Potter area later on in this live. Definitely.
Go in the right wheel, Grandpa.
I should have known better too. I don't know why. It's that type of weather where it's like it's cold in the morning, but then it gets hot, and then it gets cold at night again. I don't know what I was thinking, guys. They do have haunted houses here.
Oh, I could have lost it, no.
But all that starts until the nighttime. They close the normal theme park at 6 p.m. And, you know, the Halloween Horror Nights starts, I believe, at 7 or 8 p.m. So you have to get like a separate ticket. It's a whole separate thing. All right, so back up here in this area, we're gonna start walking down here to this. WaterWorld area here. We'll do a walkthrough here of the Harry Potter area a little bit later on in this live. If you guys want to check that out. So what time is it? 11:54. Yeah, it'd probably be better for me to go and start, you know, seeing what the situation is here for the WaterWorld show. Because it starts at 12:15. The Kung Fu Panda. I think I can show you guys that. I think I've done it in a live stream before and it worked. So also when I was streaming here at Halloween Horror Nights this year, I took you guys in there to see the Late Night with Chucky show, and the live stream worked inside of the theater area, so we could possibly check that out too. How's the stream looking, by the way? Does it look good? Hopefully it looks nice. Oh, this is cool. If you guys visit Halloween Horror Nights, I recommend you guys check this out. It's the Purge Dangerous Waters, and the show happens here at the WaterWorld area. I think that might have been my favorite thing of the event. So they have a couple show times. I noticed there was one at 11 something. There's another one here, the one we're gonna watch, at 12:15. There's another one at 2:30 and 4 p.m. WaterWorld.
Okay, we're gonna put everything on that. If you can get
Ladies and gentlemen, you're gonna go on this side.
All right, so we just gotta chill right here for a little bit until they go ahead and, I'm not gonna lie, these misters feel nice actually. So you can see everybody here is just waiting for the show to start as well. They'll let us in here in a little bit. We'll get a good seat, and then we'll watch the show. So just hang out right here for a little bit, guys. Let me set you up right here. Still to be determined, Carson. I will let you know tomorrow. I don't have a reservation yet, so I'll let you know in our community post tomorrow about the stream. If I will be streaming tomorrow. So if I do stream, it'll be at this one, but I need a reservation first, and yeah, I don't have one just yet. So Gracie, thank you for joining in on the live. We're about to watch WaterWorld here in a little bit at Universal. And so we're just waiting right now until they let us in. You can see here now people are starting to move forward, so we're getting there, we're getting there. That middle section's already kind of full. We'll get a view here. Maybe right here. Pray we don't get wet. Five to 7 minutes. And from Halloween Horror Nights this year.
Welcome to this performance of WaterWorld. As you enter the arena, please do not walk on the bench seats. Please take small children. Use the stairs and aisles. This show contains many water effects and there's a for your convenience, the rear benches are designated as wet seat sections. We recommend that you keep all belongings off the floor and cover any camera or video equipment you may have. If you have any questions or would like assistance, please see a show attendant.
got it. He understood. Slugs are bad, gang! You did it, but now we gotta work on the volume. All right, look. Everyone in front of me, help them out. Let me hear how loud you can get. Nice. That's what about your people. Let's show them how it's done. Again, fantastic job, but all your workouts, not so much. Look! Look, you did it! Now, why don't we all help him out, okay? Everyone all together, count to 3. 1, 2, 3! What happened? No. All together! Excellent job. Give yourself a round of applause. Now remember, you are on the lookout. We are depending on you. So stay vigilant. Now we are bored. Wow. I said, now we are bored. All right, let's get back to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this performance of WaterWorld. This show contains many pyrotechnic effects. For your safety and the safety of the performers, we ask your cooperation in remaining seated during the entire performance, keeping all aisleways clear. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
The future. The polar ice caps have melted, and the continents are deep beneath the waves. The survivors live on these floating fortresses known as atolls in this place called WaterWorld. Brave explorers voyage in search of a legend of dryland, the last remaining on the planet. But the Deacon, maniacal leader of a group of evil raiders called Smokers, is determined to find dry land first. He's ensured that no explorer has ever returned. Until now.
Matt, what do you got? It's a woman! It looks like... It's Helen! Turn signal! Stand at the gate!
Close the gates! Matt, keep a lookout.
Helen! Where have you been?
These guys, love this.
You're dirt! How did you come by here?
I've been to Dryland.
Dry land? Myth!
No. No, it's not a myth. I've been there. It's our salvation. We can all start new lives on dry land, but we have to hurry. The Deacon and his smokers are after me.
Smokers in the distance! Battle stations! Helen, get to that tower, hurry! Back the line! Everyone, keep your hands off, spread out! You guys, next time I may like out the gate. They got a seaplane! Anyone have eyes on the seaplane? Back! Incoming from the south!
Stay down! Helen! You got her! Yes! Outside! Hey! Where do you think you're going? Sickle the deacon!
I'm Tiger Woods. Hey, who's got the golf ball? Hold that thing up. Oh my goodness, the kid's got my golf ball. No, it's okay. You might actually need these people. Practice. Brothers and sisters!
Hey! Deacon! Hear that? We are not your brothers and sisters! Am I right?
Shut him up, Ricky!
Yeah! Behind you! We'll never shut us up!
Thank you. What was I? That's right. Guess what, children? You poor lost souls on this floating pile of sheet metal. The provider has spoken, and he tells me personally, somebody here knows the way to dry land. Dry land, we're going to pave it and drive it, tax it and tithe it. Sweet Joe above, we're going to use it to crucify it, drill it, and build an 18-hole monument to my beloved self.
You'll never find dry land, Deacon. I won't let you. You need it with a mariner.
The mariner. Chuck, want to shut the gate? Are you talking about your boyfriend? Your half-man, half-fish boyfriend. The guy that poked out my eye.
Yeah! Is that what you're talking about, huh? Huh?
Bring me the girl, please. Bring the girl, right over here. Hi. Hey, officers. Don't. Oh, you like games?
I love games!
Yeah, I know you do, Ricky! I love games too, let's play. Keep an eye on her. What have you got up there, boys?
We got an egg-hauler! And he's got dirt!
All right. Man's got a bag of dirt. Well, I need to know the way to dry land.
Dry land?
So, the game is called The First One That Talks Lives.
Leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
That makes you the winner.
Don't anything.
And this guy, the loser. Drop it.
No.
Helen, you're going to tell me where dry land is, or you will be next.
Jet ski are approaching at high speed!
Shoot him, Chuck.
He's gone!
Gone?
He's gone under the water!
I don't need a mirror. The mirror's underwater. Guys, gunfire!
Music!
Somebody signal my seaplane? Somebody! How do you like that? All my men are dead. Good. Yeah, your boyfriend is dead too. once you climb that ladder, I've got a brand new vision. Pilgrimage for two to dry land. That's right, that'll be me and you, Ellen. Just think of it, the two of us savoring the sweet flavor of dry land. Why don't you just show me the way? Come on, fish boy! Let's go! It's a long demand of fish! Look at the boat! Oh, no, you won't. No, you're not going anywhere, Helen. Give it to me! My plane! Way to go! Crash my plane. Nevertheless, I got you, woman. I killed your friends. So who's gonna stop me now? You? I don't think so. Because you don't have a leg to stand on. No! Yes! I, Dean of WaterWorld, celebrate the birth of a new nation. Dry land is my destiny.
Hey, Deacon!
What? Stop! I'm taking you with me!
Ellen! Get the boat! Open the gate!
And so the Deacon's threat has ended. Civilization may start anew on dry land, while the mariner roams the 4 points of the compass on the endless seas of WaterWorld. Ladies and gentlemen, the cast of WaterWorld.
Thank you! Ladies and gentlemen, you might recognize some of our performers from the one comedy television. From the Carter Coach, Richie Piero! From Gossip Coach, Kristen Ott! From the motion picture Jaeger, Emerson Key! From Lions MC, Diego Quiles! From Beverly Hills Top 4, Joey Wilson! From that amazing 45-foot fire dive from the Grand Tour, Robert Patson! Bringing up the motion from our heroes, from the flight attendant, Melissa Millicano. And from Top Water, Brian Combs. From 911, my name is Greg Dahl. Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your day. Universal Studios, Hollywood.
We hope you've enjoyed this performance of WaterWorld, and that you are enjoying your stay here at Universal Studios Hollywood. As you exit the arena, please do not walk on or over the bench seats. Please take small children by the hand and use the stairs and aisleways only. Thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's called WaterWorld here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Alright guys, make sure to hit the like button on this live. We're gonna go ahead and exit this way. And okay. I'm gonna take you guys over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. We'll do a walk, we'll walk around, show you guys a little bit of that. And then we'll go from there. So here we go. Big thank you to my moderators for being in here in the chat. Disney Love, battery's at about 30% here, so I might plug it in here in a little while. And it is 12:39 p.m. About 81. So it is warm. It isn't overly hot, but it's warm. If you're wearing a t-shirt, you're like perfect. But if you're wearing a hoodie like I am, you are in your own little sauna. I messed up. What's up, Janice? In Disney Mode? Alright, yeah, so we're gonna walk over in that area. Oh yeah, the Toad Head, kind of similar, reminds me of what they have over at Disneyland with the Tigger Head and the Winnie the Pooh Head. The hats.
When you commit to a team, don't quit. It's right there, all the way in the front.
Did you guys see that hammerhead shark?
You're the hammerhead shark.
Hey!
Shops in yeah, let's go over there. I'll see if there's a cool store to show you, so you guys can go ahead and take a look around and see what they have. We'll walk through one of them at least. Remind me once we're there. I didn't Disney World, so I did.
Come on behind. Oh, they did right now or later? Well, they asked for a Starbucks. Yeah. Vamos a tratar de tomarnos una chévere.
And here's a look at some of the wait times at, let's just round it to like 1 p.m. Is what it's looking like here. 60 minutes for Mario Kart. Jurassic World is close for refurbishment. Transformers is 35. Mummy is 20 minutes. The next show for WaterWorld will be at 2:30. Forbidden Journey in the Harry Potter world is 25 minutes. Flight of Hippogriff is 25. Ollivanders, which isn't really, it's not a ride at all. It's just a wand selling pitch, to be honest. It's 15 minutes. Studio Tour is 10 minutes. The Secret Life of Pets ride is 25. Despicable Me is 15. Simpsons is 45. Kung Fu Panda is 10 minutes. Let's see if I can show you guys that. Every 10 minutes or 2 shows maybe. You can see right here how it looks for the Halloween Horror Nights. What's up, Stephanie? Thank you for joining me on the stream. We're in Universal Studios Hollywood today. You can see right here, here is the Kung Fu Panda show. Maybe we'll check that out. But let me go ahead and continue walking down this way because you guys want to see the Harry Potter area, and it's just here to this right side. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to that right side.
I may have just made that up, boy. It's true.
What's the sausage at?
What's the craziest thing you've ever done? Is that put on a bed teddy bear hat?
And you can see over here in the middle of your screen the Fast and Furious construction that's happening. It's looking like they're making a lot of progress because last time I was here, it didn't look like this at all. So they're definitely making a lot of progress with the construction of that. All right, we're gonna make a right turn here. This is the area. Let's go ahead and walk in here to see what things are looking like. Can't take you guys on any of the rides. They don't allow filming. And trust me, I've tried in the past, and it's really hard. I've tried to film in I've tried the butterbeer. I've tried the hot one, and it tastes like a warm churro drink. That's like my best way to describe it. Like a warm churro drink, like cinnamony, vanilla. It's not like it's not like chocolate. It's more of like a cinnamon flavor. But you know what? It has been like a really long time since I've tried it. So my memory could be off a little bit. I guess we're already here. Let me continue walking down this way. You can see this is the forbidden drink. This is like you get on, and you know, I might have a video of this, right? Actually, you know what? I do have a video, and it's recent. Type in theme park Steve forbidden journey, and you'll be able to see what this ride is like. And then right across from me here is the little roller. It's a small roller coaster. The frozen one, I don't know what the frozen one is like.
This way. This way. Yeah, this is.
And that is pretty much it here in this area.
Open in 2000s.
Oh, here you go, butterbeer.
I don't want people to be.
This is the other side here that you guys didn't see, because we walked through the right side.
There's a whole lot of stuff.
But there's a restaurant here called Three Broomsticks. And the breakfast food here is pretty good, I would have to say. Some of the best pancakes I think the best, and it's weird because it's like theme park food. Usually you'd be like, it's alright. But I think the best pancakes I've ever tasted in my life, still to this day, are from this place. I don't know what kind of batter they use. It is I'm serious, guys. The best pancakes I've ever had in my life. And they're just simple. Like they taste way better than the ones from like Denny's or IHOP. And I'm talking about just the simple ones, like no fruits or anything added. Just the bread. You guys have to try it. This place right here. The best pancakes I've ever had in my life from anywhere. Theme park. You know, I've been to have you guys ever had waffles from Roscoe's? Those are pretty good too. But I don't know, last time I went there it was kind of It wasn't as good. I don't know if maybe I just got a bad batch. Craving. They have them right there at the place I just showed you. It's called Three Roses. It's only from a certain time to a certain time. I think at like 10:30 or 11, they don't sell it anymore. Let's go down this way here, actually. This right here is gonna be a ride. It's a roller coaster. It's coming 2026. Yeah, you know, Tim, I think I would have to agree with you because, you know, the one where I got the bad batch at was the one in Anaheim. To be honest with you guys, if it's your first time, or if you have the option, probably don't go to that one because I feel like the one over in LA somewhere, I don't know where in LA, but I know I've been to the one somewhere here in LA, and it was way better. The one in Anaheim is kind of It's all here for 4 nights. So.
Or is it like looking at the screen?
You know what's crazy, Carson? I have a friend who was just telling me about that place you had for lunch yesterday. And it's interesting how you mentioned it today. This right here, this area is a like mini water park. Right now it's obviously in some type of refurbishment or it's closed down for now, but usually it's like a little mini water park. Okay, moving along here, you guys can see the Despicable Me ride. This is the one I was telling you guys the other day where I filmed it, and I filmed it on the stream, and YouTube cut the stream. Very, very strict of minion footage. So definitely cannot show you guys that, but I can show you guys the entrance. What's up, Holiday King? Thank you for joining in here on the stream. We're here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Just walking around a little bit. One of the new rides, Secret Life of Pets. 20-minute wait for this. Doing good, Holiday King. Thank you for joining in here on the live. Thank all you guys for watching here on this live stream, and don't forget to hit the like button on this stream. This is definitely something that I was excited to show you guys. I think tomorrow I should be able to get a reservation here later on tonight for Disneyland, so be on the lookout for that. If I'm able to, then I'll go ahead and make a community post letting you guys know. Okay, I'm gonna walk down here this way. And we're gonna check something out over here. Big to this left side. See this? I don't think this is gonna be too long of a wait. I already see the line moving here, and it's a huge theater. So let me show you guys this Kung Fu Panda show. This theater is actually pretty cool because you will see once we're inside, there's screens, obviously the middle screen, but there's screens on the left side and the right side, and you'll see right now. It's pretty cool. It's called DreamWorks Theater. Here is the pre-show. Enjoy, guys.
You mean the Shrek and Donkey show?
You're both wrong. It's the Mighty Mighty Gunstar show.
Oh, come on. I know you all are here to see me, right?
If you folks came to see anybody, you came to see me.
I hate to break it to you, but we're doing a Kung Fu Panda show. Say what? Says everybody here, right? Yeah. Especially these guys in front and maybe that family over there. They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Look! Helmet of Master Thundering Rhino. Oh, I see you, Thundering Rhino, and raise you one talking donkey. Wait, look at this. The Sword of Heroes.
Oh, aren't we hoity-toity fancy-pancy?
And the coolest thing of all, the Ming Hammer. A relic so powerful, it can knock you into the spirit realm.
Check, please. I can't compete with that.
Hold it. Oh, you just received a message from the Emperor. Ooh, my clever son has been asked to make a special delivery for the Emperor. How do you know that? Simple. I read his mail. Is that the delivery? Oh, that looks important. It's more than important. This is the liquid of ultimate power. Ooh. Well, if the Emperor needs that delivery, then we'll make sure he gets it. Right, guys?
Exactly. But we may not all survive.
Okay. Good luck with that.
Puppy reporting for duty.
She said duty. Sorry, guys. I think we may need some warriors that are a little, bigger.
Aww. Wait, I know something fun. Let's have a tea party.
Oh, that's the boat. Ooh, how about if you guys come as backup?
You're serious.
This is gonna be great. Look inside. I must have that liquid. With the main hammer, the liquid ultimate power will be mine. Come on! Before Shifu changes his mind.
I heard that.
Just kidding! Hey, buddy, can you give us a hand with these doors?
All right, guys, just wait right there. For one moment only, wait where you're standing. Yeah, be fine. Excuse me. You have to come back. You
This
can't
is
go to
Master
the
Shifu.
ramp.
Please step all the way into the theater. The Emperor is waiting.
Go ahead. Thank you.
Appreciate it, boss.
Hello and welcome to Teamwork Theater. Just as a reminder, it is one person per dark blue movie seat, one person per dark blue movie seat, including your small children. If you are left sitting or seat sharing in a dark blue movie seat, your seat will be turned off and remain off for the entirety of the show. If during the show you pick up your child and place them on your lap, your seat will be turned off and remain off for the rest of the show. If you would like a non-moving seat, you don't like to do a non-moving
If you guys ever want to just like take a break for a bit here at Universal, come check out this show because the AC feels good and these chairs are very, very nice. Take a look at the chairs. They move and stuff, but they're like reclined a little bit. And then you see what I'm talking about? This is all screens on the right side, the left side. You'll see everything. That's why I sat back a little bit so you can hopefully see a little bit of this side, a little bit of this side over here. Enjoy, guys. Watching 1080p resolution, and show will start here in a little bit.
What the fuck? Oh, forgot to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DreamWorks Theater. Your adventure today takes place in a seat that moves to the action on the screen. Due to the motion of the seats, all guests must remain in their own seat throughout the experience. Once again, all guests must remain in their own moving seat. If you prefer a stationary seat or need any assistance, please see any available usher. Thank you and enjoy your adventure.
Hey everybody, are you ready to go? Okay guys, fill her up! Oh, Dad, let me help you.
Oh, you're such a good son.
Whoa!
Hey, you there, Mr. Butterfingers. Be careful with that.
Hang on everybody, this should be quite a ride! Imperial Palace, here we come!
This is so exciting.
Oh, watch where you're going. We're going to hit those rocks.
Hang on, everybody.
Oh, that's weird. It's like the river just ends up ahead. Let me see that.
According to the map, it's a waterfall.
There they are.
Hey!
I hope you can swim.
Glad you're back. Thought we lost you.
Please try to stay with us. You're supposed to be our backup.
Wow! Shh.
We need to be quiet, Poe. This is the dreaded Kang territory.
Did you hear that, guys?
Why is Kang so dreaded?
Mr. Pig, please. Kang's wolves are the most feared and ruthless river pirates anywhere.
But why?
Hello? He's a wolf pirate.
And he's known for his cunning.
Booby traps!
I am Kang. Prepare to die.
How'd he get the big hammer?
Not so fast, Panda.
Oh, don't worry. You got the bottle.
None of mine get it first. I am Kang. I must have that bottle.
That is for you, and this is for the Emperor.
Watch for the spikes.
Hold on, Dad.
Aha! The liquid of ultimate power is mine.
Give it to him again. Just in time.
You guys still back there? Hang on, we're almost there.
I'm so excited. We're gonna meet the Emperor.
Hey everybody, we're here.
The Dragon Warrior. Your Imperial Highness, it is with great pleasure offering this. I am Kang. Really? I will defeat you in the spirit realm.
It's okay, you're outnumbered 3-1.
Not for long. Give me that bottle.
Oh no, you don't, Kang. The power of chi.
You're no match for my hammer.
I'm coming, Dad.
Fools! Get them! You can never defeat us. Think again. Choose, Panda, your father or the bottle.
Here I come, Dad.
Stand in. The Dragon Warrior.
I'm sorry. I lost your special delivery.
You are my special delivery.
Wait, me?
Then what was in that bottle?
The secret ingredient to my hot sauce.
Dad, your hot sauce is awesome.
And your tongue is as formidable as your kung fu.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of training. Oh, I almost forgot. Bye, guys.
I am Kang, and Kang demands.
What'd you guys think of the show? The screens on the left side and the right side, I think, are cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, the Kung Fu Panda show. And yeah, this was Shrek before. I do remember that. It used to be a Shrek themed, like same thing, like 3D kind of. The chairs would move and stuff like that type of show. And then and now it's the Kung Fu Panda.
I forgot my bag in there.
So hope you guys enjoyed that. Is Shrek coming back? I don't think so. I think that one is gone. They permanently replaced it with the Kung Fu Panda. As far as I know. But guys, that is going to be it here for this live stream at Universal Studios Hollywood. I want to say a big thank you to all you guys for watching this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Check out the replay in case you guys missed anything. We got to do the studio tour, the WaterWorld show. We walked around a little bit here in this upper lot. Stay tuned tomorrow for a community post if I end up going and getting one for Disneyland, so we can do a stream over there. I was craving to come over here and show you guys around a little bit, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Check out the replay, like I said, if you guys missed anything. I hope you guys have a fun Saturday, and we'll see each other very, very soon once again. Thank you so much, guys, and also a big thank you to my channel members and my moderators. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.